What's up, y'all? So looks like we've got some Vanillux, Snorlax, Snorlax, Vanillux, Snorlax, Blastoise, Regirock team matches here. This team, I actually really like this team a lot, honestly. I think it's been performing pretty well. You gotta, play right, obviously, but let's talk about the paste really quick. So we've got Vanillux with Life Orb. I think Vanillux is actually a really good Life Orb user. It covers some of the weaknesses on this team pretty well, like specifically Rillaboom would be a bit of a problem for this team if you didn't have Vanillux. It would be more of a problem, let's put it that way. So Vanillux with Blizzard does fat damage, has a good chance of freezing people, and if you really need to, you can go like Follow Me Blizzard turn 1. You also have Freeze Dry, so if you need, you can do super effective damage on a water Pokemon. And yeah, I just think Vanillux is all over good. I thought about Spectrier on this team, but I think this version honestly works a little bit better. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Another lead that you might do on this team is do Follow Me Indeedee plus Blastoise. A lot of the leads on this team revolve around one supporter and one more offensive person. Like you might lead Follow Me Shell Smash and then start going Follow Me Water Spout or just Dynamax. But if you do Follow Me Water Spout, you know, Indeedee gets knocked out, you can bring out Comfey, and then you can start doing Floral Healing Water Spout and putting yourself back up to like as high of health as you can before you actually get it off. It can work. It can work for sure. Blastoise is a really good Dynamax option after it gets the Shell Smash off too. Snorlax with Belly Drum and Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Body Slam can do quite a bit of different super effective damages. And not only does it have its own Agua Berry, right, but when it's getting floral healing support, bringing back its own Agua Berry, this thing is really hard to get rid of. And so Snorlax can be good, you can also lead Comfey Regirock and set off the weakness policy on Regirock with, maybe like Indeedee Vanillux in the back. The back lead a lot of the time really comes down to what you think you're going to need the most. But when you're doing a setup like Indeedee Snorlax or Indeedee Blastoise, you are going to bring Comfey in the back a lot of the time so that you can get the most longevity out of them with floral healing. However, I have found that late game Vanillux can actually be really good. So the problem that this team can feel like sometimes is that, you're going to bring like Snorlax or Blastoise or Regirock in the front, maybe, but in the back, Blastoise, Snorlax, and Regirock can be very underwhelming. So if you don't have a way to like make them work in the back, a lot of the time you are going to be wanting to bring like Vanillux and Indeedee or something. So it's a little it's a little blah about that, I guess. But I do think all in all this team has been working really well. There's not a lot that it like feels like manifestly terrible against. It has ways to deal with almost everything. And that's nice. So let's just kind of get into some matches. I have been liking this team a lot though. This is interesting. I'm leading Indeedee Regirock instead of Comfey Regirock. Let's see how that goes. So they're obviously not gonna Dynamax Charizard if they're smart. I can understand why I did this. Max Rock, Fall the Charizard, they're definitely going to switch out, I would. And then we Expanding Force to just start dealing with Torkoal, I would say. You could follow me, you could Protect. The Protect deals with the possibility that Charizard Dynamaxes and Gmax Wildfires Indeedee. Sorry, my voice has been not there right now. Huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, we definitely got in a good position there. What did they bring out? Cinderace. Huh. They don't have very good options left, do they? They haven't done a lot. I mean, it's only been one turn. Max Darkness, right? Yeah, yeah. Breaks the sash on your Indeedee too. Cool, so we got one turn of Dynamax left. We try to get off some good damage. Hopefully they don't turn into a Steel type right now, which I maybe could have predicted. Okay, good. I guess I should have used Trick Room. So I think this turn we Protect and use Trick Room, right? Yeah. People really like the non-Dynamax, non-G-Max Cinderace. Nope. And who did I bring in the back? Blastoise? Which I guess should be fine. So, yeah. You know they're not happy about that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Come on, guy. That didn't do nothing. Right. So, yeah, Rock Slide Floral Healing. You did it. Good. You did it. Heat Wave is just not the move. There you go. There you go. And I didn't even have to use Blastoise. Well, they tried. They tried. Okay. Well, that was a good demonstration. Solid. Ooh. Lapras, Alchemy, Dragapult, Raichu, Nihilego, and Metagross. We could try to Snorlax this one. We could try to lead Vanillux. Yikes. Snorlax. Good, 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 good. That's fine. Spectrier would be nice to have right now. Nice. So we got Snorlax with Blastoise in the back. Blastoise is, I would say, the second best back offensive Pokemon next to Vanillux, because it can do those water spouts, it can shell smash. I think what we do right now is just try to set up Trick Room, and it's hard to say who you go after. Once the Trick Room's up, we'll, you know. So going for Metagross here is probably fine. Once Metagross is at +2 defense, this Max Flare is gonna do, you know, not as much as I would hope to Metagross. Yeah, God. That's not good. Oh, it's fine. No, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I really like this setup, honestly. Like, being able to Trick Room with Comfey after you have Belly Drum Snorlax activated is terrifying for your opponent. I have lost a game because I chose not to Trick Room when I needed to, so that is something to think about. So I probably use Gmax Replenish now, I would say. Yeah. I could have ally switched. Oh, no, because I'm faster. Oh, man. That's bad. I think Giga Drain can do that. let's freaking hope. Yeah. Right. That's fine. Good for me. That was good for me. Oh my god. Abracashlois. So, based on Trick Room priorities, I Fire Punch Metagross or something, and then I like Dark Pulse Raichu. Or just Water Spout. You gots to go for the Metagross. Just waiting for my controller to make sure it's doing the right thing. The intense sunlight should be wearing out. Good. So now what are you gonna worry about? You gonna worry about the Water Spout? You gonna worry about the max attack Blastoise? Okay. That's not terrible. I'd say, yeah, we just go for Ice Beam turn 1. We could even Dark Pulse into Lapras and Body Slam Lapras, but we shouldn't be that worried about a Lapras survive, honestly. Like, it's max attack Snorlax, like. Okay. Ooh. Why would you freeze dry the Snorlax? You freeze dry the Blastoise. Either way, GG's. Cause, well, yeah, they could have won. They could have won if they had freeze dried Blastoise, and the freeze dry was able to knock out Blastoise. So I actually should have apparently double targeted Dragapult, but I was afraid of them Phantom Forcing, which they obviously just did. If I Shell Smash, I'll be faster than them next turn. Oh my god. Which I guess I didn't need to do that in any way, shape, or form, because I could have just Ice Beamed. But if they weren't going to target Blastoise, that was the right thing to do. Which, it's a Phantom Force, so you're not going to target Snorlax. GG's. GG's. That got a little rough. Perish Song. They had Perish Song. I'm very glad they didn't get the chance to set it up. There's probably a way they could have set up Perish Song if they had switched people out in the right way. When it was down to Blastoise and Snorlax versus 4 of their Pokemon, they could have set up Perish Trap. Okay. Zapdos, Amoonguss, Lapras. I think Landorus. It's probably Snorlax or something. Ooh, look at this. Look at how perfect this lead is versus their lead. Like, literally. It doesn't get better than that. If they did Dynamax Landorus and Landorus was able to one-shot Vanillux with Rockfall, that would be bad. I should obviously know they're not going to do that. And so the best thing I could have done right now is Blizzard Expanding Force. But I didn't. I should have Blizzard Expanding Force. That is some BS. Well, if they switch out Amoonguss right now, they've got to have a good switch in. Because you're not switching in Landorus. Protect, right? Yeah. That did so much. Is that Life Orb Lapras? Come on. No? Okay. So this turn we're gonna actually freeze dry the Amoonguss. The amount of damage I got out of that was garbage, so like I don't need to Blizzard and I don't want to miss Blizzard. Could have done that 2 turns ago if I used Expanding Force. Yes. That's really good. Late game Snorlax. Right, right. They might Earthquake, they might Swords Dance, who knows? Might Rockfall. Or I mean Rock Slide. Rock Slide would be a good play, I guess. Really? Really? They didn't care about that damage at all. I think I would have Max Geysered and Didi. Well, I mean, you target the Snorlax slot, but do your thing. That's all I'll say. So, I mean, potentially I should be worried about Landorus as well, but, like, with Thunderous Kick on Zapdos, I just want to get rid of it first, and they could fly, too, so, like... Ooh, you didn't lower Snorlax's defense, did ya? And we got the boy. So, it works out. This Lapras ain't gonna perish trap me. That's risky. That's pretty risky. They could fly, but at the same time, this is pretty much over. Like, they cancel. Nice. I have been showing my matches a bit out of order in order to group them by what team I was using. I didn't play those matches back to back, and I think one of those matches was actually in Great Ball tier. So, we have been moving up the ranks, and even though I haven't showed it yet, and I hope you enjoyed that video. Next video, maybe I think we might watch some losses with the Licky Licky team, and then come back to this team in the video after that. So, yeah, have a good day, y'all. Until the next video.